Factorial ANOVA Part 7, you know the drill. Two-way ANOVA. There's the data. Different treatments. Looking at bracket terms. There's our two-way ANOVA table, source of variance table. Now we're going into the meat of the factorial. We have to check out the interaction bracket term. A one-way ANOVA doesn't have an interaction in there, you'll notice. So this is brand new to the two-way factorial ANOVA. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. The AB bracket term, which represents the interaction variance, can be found by this formula right here. Those are all the bracket term formulas. Oh, here's just a cleaner view for you guys to see. But this is the one we're going to do now. Okay, don't let it frighten you. But all of these are measuring the variance, okay? And that's what this whole ANOVA thing is about, is it compares the within group variance to the between group variance, the interaction variance, et cetera, et cetera. In other words, if there was a true treatment effect, then there should be a significant difference somewhere between the groups. And that's what this ANOVA thing is capable of doing. So remember, the bracket A, bracket B represent the between group variance. The AB term represents the interaction variance. The Y term is always the within group variance, and T stands for total, which is all the variance. So it's gonna make its comparisons. And if there was a significant difference between the groups somewhere, you're going to get what we call a significant F. An omnibus F means that somewhere there is a significant difference between the groups. But let's jump back to the interaction bracket term. It's kind of confusing, I can tell. A, B sub jk squared raised or divided by n. So let's break that down and tell you what it means. There's all our column means, right? Each group's total, that's what that sigma means. So this is the sum of each subgroup. And we're just working with the totals. We don't need the rest of the data. But the bracket AB term is equal to each one of these categories, right? It's each column sum squared. That's what that means. AB, regardless if it's A1, A2, A3, regardless if it's B1, B2, they're all included here. And that's what the J sub K stands for too, right? J is the column sums, the group sums associated with the A factor. K is the column sums or the group sums associated with the B factor. So and then we just square them all. Divide by n, and again, n is the number of subjects in one little subgroup, and that's always 6 in this problem. So let's do some math. Thank God for calculators, huh? So we get a bracket term AB of that. So now we know the bracket term. Now we know all the bracket terms. So now this is where it's going to get fun. We're going to go ahead and plug these values into our source table and come up with some F ratios. There's our source table. But that will be the end of this, part 7. MGZ out.